Sports to the Bone family, what's up? What's up? A blessed evening to you all. Hope you guys are doing okay. Yes, man. So coming up in this video, have three stories to share with you guys. We see where Nicholas Puran seems to be continuing his red hot form as he was very dominant in a little practice game that the Sunrise Hyderabad had earlier today. So we're going to be sharing that with you guys. Also, we'll see where down there in Jamaica, the ISA boys and girls championship, track and field championship that is set to get up and running. There are a few things that the title sponsors, they have actually put in to sweeten the pot for student athletes. So we're going to be talking about that, and we see where a football goalkeeper was actually sadly stabbed and killed on the school compound over something very, very simple. Going to be sharing that with you guys. Going to talk a little bit about student athletes in school and how important it is for them to be monitored. You understand? And not only student athlete, but students in general. So going to be sharing that with you guys. But before we go any further, hit that subscribe button, man. If you have not yet subscribed, leave a like and drop a comment on the thing. What you mean? All right. So let us start things off with our white ball vice captain Nicholas Puran. Don't want to see him as if we are jumping on the Puran bandwagon. It's been a couple of days. Well, now we're talking about Nicholas Puran, but at the end of the day, he is one of us, and if he's in the news internationally, then we're definitely going to be covering it. So apparently his team had a little inter-practice game, a little squad game, and Nicholas Puran was able to help his team across the line. So his team came up against Kane Williamson's team. Williamson's team, I think, made 146, and Puran's team was able to get it within 15 overs. I think it took them to get it. Puran actually got 45, I think it was, 45 of 30 deliveries. So once again, showing that he's definitely up to the challenge. Really happy to see Nicholas doing well. We want it to be a case where this sort of form just continue over into the IPL. Dominate the IPL. Want him to do well in the IPL, and then things just trickle down or trickle over into West Indies white ball team. So congratulations to Nicholas Puran for really standing out over there. I mean, the big thing is yet to come. The IPL itself is what is going to count. But it's a good way to get yourself noticed at a new franchise, dominate training, whether it is practice game, make sure that you are out there dominating, and it's definitely a good start for him. People know that you are talented, yes. Brian Lawrence there in your corner will be encouraging you, but his job is to pay attention to the entire team. You understand, as the batting coach, so you have to show some sort of initiative, Puran that is, and go out there and make sure that you get the job done. So it's just a little practice game, but just thought I would let you guys know exactly what happened there. So shout out to Nicky P. We also see where he was saying, in the interview that I read yesterday, where he was saying, he really wants to repay the Sunrise Hyderabad, but because they invested in him, and he knows that his job is to go out there and get runs for the team. I'm not sure if there is another wicketkeeper in the team. He's the international player that they brought. He's one of the international players that they would have brought in. He's a wicketkeeper, batsman, so it's a possibility that he will be behind the wicket and will be expected to score runs. So definitely going to be keeping an eye on him. Also was reading another article where he spoke about batting up the order and how it is a bit different from coming in late down the order. Basically saying that it's really something that he likes, batting at number 3. It's a bit challenging, it's a little bit different than when you come in after 12-15 overs would have already gone. It's all about using a different set of skill, a different skill set to negotiate bowlers. Especially if you come in the power play, you're gonna try and make use of the fielders, that are not allowed to be out on the boundary, but you also have to be aware of the new ball swinging around. So, he spoke about a couple of things, and it's good to see that he is happy. Probably a few other guys would have said, here what, don't want to be the main man, I want to just stay down and see if I can just knock around. But the thing is that when you are batting at number 3, 4 in a T20 game, you are expected to do a majority of the batting. Bill it. It's just 20 overs. Very rarely we see openers batting through the innings. So the man that comes in at 3 or 4, is expected to build the innings and see if they can probably carry it right through to the end. You're going to have the big power hitters at the back, but you don't want to give them sometimes any more than maybe 3-4 overs. So, somebody like a Puran coming in early, he has the skill set to really negotiate swing bowling, spin bowling. He can rotate the strike and he can switch it and go for the power. So we're hoping that things will definitely work out for him because, as I said, West Indian, if he is able to go over there, dominate, keep his confidence up, then whatever white ball series we have coming up after the IPL, he will definitely be able to sort of trickle over that sort of form. So yeah, that's basically the update where Nicholas Pooran is concerned, my viewers and subscribers. As I said, we are not looking for all of the stories where Nicholas Pooran is concerned, but the IPL is about to begin and they are going to be covering different topics. So more than likely if we see our players popping up, we're definitely going to be talking about it. So that is it where Pooran is concerned. Alright, so we're going to talk a little bit about the ISA Boys and Girls Championship now. That is something that Jamaica is well known for. This is where we produce, where a lot of our athletes, track and field athletes, get a chance to show themselves and to pick up scholarships to go to different countries. Right now, the Grace Kennedy, they are actually the title sponsor, I think, and their CEO announced that they are sweetening it, trying to sweeten the pot for the athletes. Well, that's why we produce so many sprinters, because most of the perks goes towards the sprinters. Well, all the athletes that will be running in the 100 meter and the sprint relays, they are going to have more reason to try and go there and be victorious. Because based on what I am seeing here, they are saying, there will be financial benefits for all of the athletes that are able to win in a final in the class 1, 100, class 2, class 3, and class 4 for girls, right? So once you're able to win the gold medal in the final, that is, you will be rewarded. Same thing for the sprint relay teams. Going to tell you how much you're going to be rewarded and all of that. They say the winner of each class, is set to get an educational grant, and that grant is valued at 100,000 Jamaican dollars. That is no mathematician, but maybe around about 600 US, I think. So $100,000 for each winner of each of the class where we're sprinting 100 meters is concerned. So each winners, the school will also get 100,000, and they will have to use that towards a project, a school building project. So that is something that is very, very good there. And as I said, the winner of a 4x100 race or the 4x100 final for each class will also get 100,000. So that is very good, very, very good news for the schools. I am aware that it's not a whole lot, but schools will definitely benefit from that. So very good and Grace Kennedy there. Now the championship will run from the 5th to the 9th of April. Too bad I won't get a chance to watch it. Usually when champs going on, I would get a chance to go over there. And I tell my viewers and subscribers, if you haven't seen it, if you haven't seen anything about our championship, you can take a look at it when it starts. I'm sure that a couple of the races will be shown. This is where we have high school athletes at 16, 17 running 10.3, 10.2, things like that. So definitely going to be a good look. We have some females out there running 11, 11.1, 11.2, 11.3, those times. And these are times that a lot of you're watching Olympics. Some of the teams that represent in Olympics, some of their best athletes, they are not even able to run 10.4, 10.3, and we have high school athletes running that. So it's definitely going to be a good look, my viewers and subscribers. You understand? So that is something for you guys to look out for. So yeah, that is it where the track and field part is concerned. I'm gonna finish off on a sad note, my viewers and subscribers. We see where, I think it was yesterday, a student was actually stabbed down there in Trelawney at a high school called William Nib. That's actually the high school that Usain Bolt went to, and he was stabbed and he died. And I don't even want to say the reason why the athlete lost his life, my viewers and subscribers, over a ring. A ring. Well, this is my wedding ring, not a wedding band, over a ring, right? Guard ring. I don't know how many of you guys know this foolishness that they talk about, guard ring. He was actually stabbed and killed over a guard ring. Don't know if you're saying he had the ring that belonged to somebody else. And there was actually a student athlete, he was the goalkeeper for the team. He was a goalkeeper, so we have lost 2 boys there because the one that would have gotten the injury and passed off, we lost him, and the next one probably will have to pay for what he did, so more than likely going to head into the system. So I don't know, my viewers and subscribers. School just opened up maybe about 2 weeks now since it opened up, and all sort of things we see happening in the school. So I don't know what is happening to these children, my viewers. So. Well, it's really sad, but I just thought I would share it with you guys. I mean, it's probably still news by now, but just thought I would share it with you, see? So, big up on yourself, my peeps. Look more.